Hello my Beatles friends, welcome back to another video, another rarity video, and it's not gonna be short, it's gonna be a bit lengthy video because I have a lot of text to read and a lot of information to convey. We're gonna be talking about the White Album Export. So, since it's a UK press, we're gonna use two books. First of all, as usual, the Noske book, which I believe I made very famous. And I'm really grateful to Mr. Noske for making that book once again. And we're gonna go back to Mr. Spicer's book, Beatles for Sale on Parlophone Records, one of the greatest books I've ever seen. So these two books are the must-have for the real Beatles collector. Okay, so Apple albums on Parlophone. So I'm just gonna read you the text. Up until 1968, Beatles albums exported to military bases and countries and territories with limited manufacturing capacity were identical to the albums sold in UK. This changed in August 68 when EMI began pressing its new Beatles records with Apple labels. Because Beatles albums were being sent to countries where the Apple trademark had not been established, the decision was made to press Apple albums intended for export with Parlophone labels. These export albums have the same catalog number as the domestic LPs, but with a P added to the front of the catalog number prefix. The export albums were pressed in significantly fewer numbers than their domestic counterparts. Their relative scarcity makes them highly collectible and valuable. Indeed it is. While the 1968 album The Beatles was pressed by EMI with Apple labels, the export edition of the LP has black and yellow Parlophone labels. The P-PCS 7067 and 68 catalog numbers were changed to P-PCS. The first labels prepared for the export album mistakenly have sold in UK text. This error was quickly spotted and new labels were printed without sold in UK. These sold in UK labels were not destroyed and have been found on a very limited number of discs. It is extremely rare to find export copy of the album where all four sides have sold in UK labels. Copies have been confirmed with sold in UK labels on side 1 and 2 only, or on sides 3 and 4 only. Sets have also turned up where only one side out of the 4 has a sold in UK label. These export albums were packaged in the same stereo covers manufactured for the domestic release and came with a poster and portraits. Okay, this is the information from Spicer book. Now, Mr. Noske book. So I'm gonna read just part of it. The four original British Apple LPs, the White Album, Yellow Submarine, Abbey Road, Let It Be, most of them were first released on the yellow-black Parlophone labels, then again on a silver and black Parlophone with the boxed EMI logo on the bottom. Now, the next page. In the UK, the original domestic Apple LPs, the White Album, Yellow Submarine, Abbey Road, Let It Be, and later Hey Jude, came with the neutral front covers. They did not show any record numbers or even the Apple label name or logo. The Apple logo was only displayed on the back covers except of the White Album, which did not have it at all anywhere on its cover. And all of them, except Yellow Submarine, even omitted the catalog numbers. Of those 5 Apple LPs, Hey Jude was the only one that featured in its export version the export catalog number on its back. All others only had it on their labels. For the export versions of the White Album, Yellow Submarine, and Abbey Road, regular domestic UK stereo covers were used, and in the case of the latter two, the gold foil Parlophone or Odeon stickers was sometimes pasted over the Apple logo. See examples above and below. This one, I've shown that on the Yellow Submarine one. Only the Let It Be was the Apple replaced by a printed Parlophone logo. Next, yeah, this one. The white export version can only be recognized by its labels. It appeared on yellow and black and one box EMI Parlophone. White album export sleeves carried no foil stickers because they were not needed. So these are the 4 labels. Now, let's go back to Spicer book once again. So here are the 4 labels with the sold in UK, which are really, really rare. And these 2 show the label without. This is the same labels shown here. All right? Now, I have a version, and here it is. So I'm gonna just show you what I got. This is the cover with the number 521929. As you can see, the cover is burned or trashed, I don't know what it is, but it's falling apart. Same on the back here, it's beyond redemption. It has stereo. Now the gatefold looks okay, but still the corners here are dead. The picture is okay. Text is okay. The British one, Garden Loft House. Here the corner is trashed. Now it came with a poster. Let's take out the poster. And poster seems to be in okay condition, but it has sometimes those marks. So it was some kind of a dirt or mud or something that was spilled over the album. I don't know, here as well. Now sometimes the corners are torn, and here it is torn as well. Well, it's not in the best shape here as well. I don't even know, you see some kind of a dirt. But pretty much okay. I mean, it's not the poster that matters here, for example, to be honest. I do have the poster, so it's not a problem. And here come the 2 black inner sleeves, also in a normal shape. The edge is a bit here torn, it's okay. Here as well. It doesn't have portraits, but here are the records. So I'm gonna take the record number 1 out of the sleeve. So this is the record. I would say it's in a VG minus condition. It has some scratches, some hairs. It's not in a perfect condition, but still. This is a second version without sold in UK, as you can see. Neither of the sides have sold in UK, unfortunately. You see, there are some marks, some scratches, but pretty much okay. Here, the side 1. Now I'm gonna take the record 2. Sorry. This is the record 2. I have to say that this side is in the best shape out of the 4. There's no mark, no scratch, nothing. It's just the dust. Okay, so this is the label. This is the side number 4. I wonder why side number 4, the song Revolution 9, is the most scratched. Gosh, you must be enjoying that song, huh? Yeah, side number 4 is the most scratched side. 3 sides are clean, but this one, and especially this here on Revolution 9. It's Revolution 9, and here it's Good Night. So, strange. All right? So, that's the Rarity. A new addition to my collection. Now, I do have White Album, I do have Abbey Road, I do have Yellow Submarine, I do have something new and Beatles 6. I do not have the second album, and I have the Let It Be, the later version, on Apple. And I have Hey Jude, the Swedish export, not the British. So the only one that left for me to buy, actually, which I do not have at all, is the second album. This is the only version that I do not have. This I have 4 copies. This I have 1 copy, exactly this one. No, without sold in UK, sorry. Yeah, this one, without sold in UK. I have Abbey Road, this version, but I do not have Beatles' second album. I do have Hey Jude with those exact misprints, like Paperback Writer has Space and Revolutions, and Hey Jude has yeah, I think it's only Hey Jude written there, or there is a mark. I do have Abbey Road with this sticker. I mean, I do have all of them. So the only one that is missing is the second album. So that's the only one that I have to get. And as you know, I do have this one as well. All right. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye-bye.